Hello everyone. So today we're going to do a fun Mother's Day special. As you guys may know, I'm actually in a different apartment than before. I kind of had a fight with my, it's complicated, but so I'm in a different apartment. So we're going to talk about Mother's Day and the importance of things like that, and we're going to talk about Corage Doll's Aaliyah. So Corage Doll's Aaliyah is really cool. She has articulation at the shoulder, at the elbow, at the hip, and at the knee. Very cool. So that is cool. And she can also move at the head. I'm just going to stabilize her. There we go. So now I'm going to talk about, and her hair is really soft and nice. She's made out of a pretty nice vinyl. And I'm going to talk about Mother's Day and kind of how Mother's Day is important to how I see the world and things like that. So my mother always taught me to stand up for myself and stand up to bullies and people that are trying to hurt me or things like that. So she taught me to use my words and not my hands first of all to start out, to make sure I don't get myself into trouble. So I don't hit people. I always talk with my words first. So I don't hit people unless it's absolutely necessary. And I always talk with my words, so I think that's really important. And she always taught me to forgive people that wronged me, because that's important too. Because it's important to always treat people nicely and not hold grudges against people, because that's not a good thing. So, what does this have to do with dolls? Well, I think that in the world we need a lot more diversity. And Corage Dolls has a lot to offer, because Aaliyah is their first doll, but I'm sure they will make a lot more diverse dolls. She is great quality, and I really like her a lot. And I really like how she empowers girls to be happy with who they are and things like that. And she is 8 years old. And let me get her bio so you guys can see it. So she's 8 years old, entrepreneur in the making, who is always thinking of creative ways to solve issues in her community. So that is really cool. So she's an entrepreneur and she's always looking for ways to solve things in her community. So that is really cool. So I think that she is a really cool doll, and I think that it's really cool that she empowers young girls today, because there needs to be a lot more empowerment for young girls and women today, because it is a tough world out there. It really is. So my mother always taught me to be kind, but to also stand up for myself. So I do stand up for myself. As you guys know, I had a falling out with my roommate, so I'm not in the apartment right now. I'm not going to discuss the details because it's not child friendly, but let's just say it just did not work out. So I will be getting a new roommate soon, and things will be better then. So I am just super happy with Aaliyah, though. She is so cute and happy. Look at how sweet she is. So, like I said, this is my mother here. This is when she married my father. And then this is my mother when she was young on a horseback riding lessons. And this is my mother when she was at dancing school. So I'm showing you pictures because my mother is no longer alive. She is deceased, but I do love her very much. on Mother's Day for me is about remembering the good times I had with her. She used to take me on a lot of doll hunts, so dolls were very much a part of my childhood. Because she didn't really grow up with dolls, she didn't have a Barbie doll when she was growing up. So she tried to make sure that I got pretty much every doll I really wanted as a child. So she basically got me everything that I really wanted growing up. And I was kind of spoiled, but that's alright, I think. Because I turned out okay. But I think that she did spoil me a little bit. But I did turn out okay, I think. I try to be a good person, I do. But I think some things can be very difficult to deal with. But I am taking martial arts lessons so I can better protect myself against bad situations. So that's a good thing, I think, for young girls to do, is to take martial arts lessons. And it is something that my mother did sign me up for as a kid, but it was only like a trial martial arts lesson. I don't think she had the money to do it full term at that time. But now that I am an adult, my father actually signed me up for martial arts lessons where I can take them on a regular basis. So that's really fun. So that is really fun. So I think she would be proud of me for taking the martial arts lessons to help protect myself. And I think that she would be proud of the woman I have become. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye now.